Hey there, Guardians, Gamers, and Ghosts. This is your voice in the show, also known as Artist Poet. And, well, I've been off my restriction from Crucible and Gambit for a couple days now. Tuesday on the reset was the last day that I had to be restricted. Wednesday was when I got released. And Crucible, I jumped into Iron Banner to try to get to 1325 so that I can do a Grandmaster Nightfall with my clanmates, which I was not able to do last week in spite of my efforts because I could not. Well, don't do the raid, and it's the solid years of Destiny play before it goes the way of Destiny 1, essentially. Um, the last time I was in Destiny 1 was the first time I got restricted, and that was because I was itching to play some PvP, and I immediately, just after playing 3 matches, felt bored. And that's exactly the kind of the way I feel about Gambit and about, well, maybe not so much Gambit, but definitely Crucible and Iron Banner specifically. It is boring and it is uninteresting and it is tedious, and I feel like I'm being obligated to do it because I told my clanmates that once I get to 1325, I'm definitely going to do a Grandmaster Nightfall with you guys. It's not like they weren't able to do it. I mean, we have enough people in our clan that there's no excuse for anybody not to get it. There. But yeah, I can't play. I can't. I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to go into if after just playing. Yeah. The thing is that the last match I was in with Iron Banner, my internet had been perfect all night long. I'm playing Conan Exiles, which is one of the laggiest games I play, and that's because it's massive servers, stretching all the way across the globe, and there's people who are actively hacking in the game. They're undermeshing, they're using exploits and stuff like that, and I had no problem playing in there. I have no problem playing that game whatsoever. I very, very rarely get frame rate drops or stutters. Stuttering is like when you do move your character and he collides with a polygon and he keeps rubber banding back and forth. That's the stutter. Very, very infrequently get stutters in Conan Exiles. Um, and I do. I'm not having a really good internet. I tested my internet before I started playing, Iron Banner because I wanted to make sure that I had at least 15 down and 3 up, and I'm 23 down because I pay for 30, and at about I want to say 8 up, which is pretty okay. Um, it's better than I was getting before I got my restriction and before I did the hardware upgrade to my system. Um, and so I was pretty excited and I was really jazzed. And so I jumped into a freelance game and we did okay. Things were kind of fun. It was. I could feel that I wasn't in the swing anymore. I'm playing with PVE guns. I'm playing a PVE mindset. So, trying to retrain my muscles and my mind to match the expectations of a PvP environment. I understand that. I understand that. So I'm not decrying my lack of experience or my lack of continued training. Uh, I'm fully aware that missing shots is something I'm going to do. I'm going to miss shots. I'm not going to survive 1v1 encounters like I used to before because I've just not practiced enough. It was really hard even after Bungie went ahead and allowed me to go ahead and have private matches. It was difficult to get people to come in to do private matches with me. They're like, "No, don't want to." I'm like, "Geez, thanks guys. You're busy doing Grandmaster Nightfalls. They're busy doing Legendary Law Sectors. They're busy doing raids. Um, I mean, I fucking started this clan specifically so that people had access to any activity they wanted to specialize in, and I think it's kind of funny that I, as being the actual founder of the Gunfu Monks, I am the least played with member of the clan. Just, I mean, I don't care about that shit. I play solo. I enjoy playing a game by myself. But when I reach out and basically it's crickets, I kind of feel a little bit let down. And it's kind of the same way that Bungie has been leaving me feeling after playing. I feel really let down. Um, so it's like So the second match I go in, I say, okay, well, we tried freelance and it was kind of a slog. I want faster matches, and I know that in regular Iron Banner, there's the likelihood of me being dropped in with a team of 4 or 5 is pretty good, and we'll probably be facing teams of 4, 5, and 6. Sure enough, we're versus the Kings, who is a 6 team deep, and these guys, oh, I don't know, or if they're deliberately picking their members who are like opposite ends of globes and stuff, but the latency was just incredible. And this is the problem that Bungie won't address is the fact that there's no geo filtering. You have to keep contacting the Destiny servers. I'm only on here until I'm done talking, and then I'm out of here in 2 minutes max. They won't address the fact that geo filtering needs to happen in a peer-to-peer network environment, because if you're playing with somebody who's halfway across the globe from you or bouncing off of satellites and transatlantic cables, you're not going to get the cleanest internet experience. So we're supposed to be playing with people who are like within our same server reach, and the game is not. This is not a quiet game. This is not a dead game. It's not like they need to go to Europe and Asia and Pacifica to find players for me to lobby into. Okay, I'm not. I mean, just in my own hometown, I know at least a dozen people who play this game actively every fucking day. No, I'm not part of their clans. Like I said, I do actually enjoy playing solo. If they ever make a Destiny single player game done like in an RPG style, like say Skyrim or something, I would be. You will forget about. I will be streaming that nonstop. I will be there all the time. Uh, because I do love the single player kind of feel, the PVE, PV co-op kind of stuff. Or co-op player. I mean, there's no excuse why Bungie can't make a single-player Destiny game or a co-op Destiny game that doesn't involve massive sprawling servers. Where I can play with my friends locally. I know that because when I'm saying my friends, I'm talking like my son who plays in the same household as me and our buddy who's just half a town across, half a town away from us. And we all know whose internet is what, and we know that we're getting good internet, and we know we have good solid internet. So, yeah. But anyway, so I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I paid for this. I paid for another 2 seasons, and I'd probably play those for whatever, just to feel like I've gotten my money out of it. I mean, I've wasted my cash on other things far less trivial and meaningless than this game. I lost $20 at a bar once. So yeah, I don't know. Your guys' thoughts? I'm just not feeling PvP anymore. I thought I'd be excited like I once was, and I don't think it's burnout. I really don't. I don't think it's growing up. And I don't know. It just feels like there's something needs to something is fundamentally missing in the Crucible and Gambit experience, and there needs to be something addressed with it. And I think geofiltering might be a good step forward in that respects. And of course, I mean, it's not. It's like everything else. The people will abuse it. They'll claim they're West Coast, Pacific, uh, but they may actually be in London. They just want to play with Americans because we're so awesome. Yeah, no, really, no. What they really want to do is they want to play with Americans because we have the crappiest internet of the entire globe, uh, short of in countries. Um, I mean, shit, dude. Even some of the so-called state-controlled internets are better than what we get here in the states, and that's kind of sad. But I don't know. It's on. It's in your court, Bungie. I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe I'll see you later.